Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we're going to be painting this Terminator Captain. This base is way too big. I don't know. I'm just looking at this right now like this base is way too big for this guy. So he's Black Templar. We're doing our Black Templar army. So we're going to start off with our armor like we always do. So we're going to start with a dark gray dry brush. So let's put some dark gray down. Get some water on our brush here, even though it's a dry brush, but we still want the paint to flow good. I guess if you don't wet your brush, that's how you get that that dusty look like appearance on armor and stuff like that on the dry brush. And this is like, we do like a heavy brush of this paint. So it's not like really like a traditional dry brush in that sense, because it is very heavy. We're just trying to add variation to our black color and just help this black color look more than just black. We do everything. I had to re-glue the gun on his hand. I had to find a new gun. What good thing that the kit comes with 3 different ones, but I think a kitty cat came in here and ate one of them because it was broken off and I don't know where it went. So there is our dusting of that dark gray. And then we get the dark blue gray to go over it. We also have some other colors that we got for our what's it called? For our Cities of Sigmar army that are more blue leaning. And you can definitely try those out. I mean, I guess people get kind of upset if you paint Black Templars any color other than black, but like I said, we don't paint for other people, we paint for ourselves. So if you want to paint them blue, paint them blue. No one can tell you what to do. What you do is up to you. So we're just getting him a little bit more gray, black, kind of tinged. And that's the kind of color that I like for my Black Templars. So now we can switch over to the red. And our red starts off with this dark vermilion color. We get that nice and thinned. And we start doing our first coat on our model here. You can also look for other areas that might have the red on it. Don't forget to get the back side of the little cloth that we got going on here. I don't know why I get bubbles in my paint. I don't know if that's just like dirty water or what. If you know the answer, please comment down below. We'll get the This helmet is from a Venerable Dreadnought kit. It's one of the ones that go inside. I thought it would be a good head for a Terminator. And one of the heads, like the heads that I'm using for my normal Terminators you'll see are Grey Knight heads, just because I'm going to add some of that aesthetic to our Templar Knight kind of army. Just kind of makes sense that they would have knight helmets also. So we're getting our combi weapon painted. You can paint over the skull on this right now because we'll paint over that with a metallic color and it'll be fine. And then we want to get the sword handles is what we get here. What we can see of them anyway. And in some case what we can't see. I didn't realize that this is also part of the red. You can see it's there. Continue on to our second coat on this one. You can leave some of the dark spaces. That it leaves us to give us shadow. Just trying our best to get a smooth-ish coat on here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because all this stuff is weapons and it's used, and you know, who knows what time has done to these guns, right? Or this armor and these guns. So it's up to you to kind of decide the acceptable level of completion on them. So I think also while we're here, we gotta get all these purity seals coated, and we can probably also coat the shield in some paint. Like that. See if we have any more purity seals that we can find right now. So let's get this one. And any on the back? None here. There's one on his side right here. Like that. Now let's get our German camo beige World War II color. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that one yet. We're gonna do our browns. So let's get our whole red color for the base of the belt. I think this is a better color for the darkest part because it is a very dark, like red brown. So we can get a nice strong base coat here. And it's kind of still in the same color family that we're using here of the reds for the belt, the warmer colors, which might cause too much distraction in there, but you might be able to, what's it called, cool it out with the other colors that we use. So I think that's the only brown part on him. I'm sorry about that, hit the camera. Now let's do our white. Let's get that and then start coating the shoulder pads. I saw a thing that was like the different casts. Chandi, what are you doing? Your mom's gonna be mad if you're ripping up her chair. Oh, you don't care? Okay, sorry, my cat's very talkative. So we're gonna, but yeah, the different casts have different like color shoulder pads, like in different like, not heraldry, but like different outlines on them. So like there's like red ones mean something like close combat, and like black means something else. But that's if you want to follow like word for word what it says in the codex. So you definitely don't have to do that, and I've been pretty clear about that throughout our painting here. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to kind of lightly dry brush over some of these raised bits here, these raised portions, because those are we're going to put the wash on. So we just want to make sure that, you know, it holds on a little bit, even though our gold wash is pretty good when it comes to going over black. We just want to give it a little bit of a chance here. I think I always do this too. I always do like the barrel. I think that's good for that quick little bit. So while that's drying, we'll go back into our red, because what we were saying here. So we'll probably make these red. So we should probably get that red done first before we do the white, because we'll mess up the white. We're trying to avoid the black as much as we can. We don't want to hit it. We don't want to stain it. We don't want to do any of that. So just do your best. Make sure you get the fronts. Now we can transition back to the white here. Try to avoid the red right now just because it is wet. You don't want to pull that pink color in here. since this one is a little cleaner, we can go here. Like that. We can do the same here. There we go. And while we have it, let's get some of that black and just clean up the areas right there that we touched earlier, because we don't want that to be there. And we'll go into the white again. And it is way too thin. Just hit that. Okay, now we'll go into our leather brown color for some other coating onto our browns. Way too much. Okay, and then we want to try to stick to the middles here. I'm going to kind of thinly put it on, so make sure that it's nice and thin, because we're just kind of wet blending it onto the stuff here. I think we can also, let's take some of this black. Just get that kind of outlined really quick. Okay. So now let's get our gold, which is Hope Like Gold. And we're gonna put it on the chest Aquila thing. We're gonna put it on the leg eagle. Put it on. Now we'll probably make that silver. Doesn't really make sense to make that gold. We'll make this gold though. Probably the skull here and like the trim. since he is like a leader guy, that's the technical term for them, is leader guy. Get this. I want the barrel of my multi-melta to be gold as well as this Okay. Now we can switch to the gunmetal. Get a lot of this other stuff. So getting that, the belt buckle here, the thing, this like reliquary. Get the pistons. We're gonna paint the crux terminatus thing here. Hey babe, can you check on the dog? She fall asleep. Get our gun painted here. Okay, I'm gonna get just like some of these like pistons or hoses or whatever these are, and we paint the insides of our vents as well. Then we get the blade here of our power sword. Like that. Get his little hoses on his mask there. We'll get this crux terminatus. Okay. Now we're going to switch to this scarlet for the red, for our reds here. And we're just gonna do our best here to pick out kind of the higher, flatter areas of the armor. Try to keep our brush flowing in one direction. To kind of edge highlight, whatever you want to call it, and bring out the tones in our reds here. Oh no, we don't want it on his face. Just kind of sketch it in there. You don't have to blast it in there. You just give the idea of it. You don't have to go crazy. Same thing here. This one needs to be a little bit cleaner, so. Just get it on there. We don't have to do much to the back here. You can just kind of do a little coat over the top. Be your little secret. No one's going to see that. Now we can go into the beige, US Camo Beige World War II color. And we can get all those, we can get all those pretty seals base coated. So we can go. All the purity seals. Thanks for bearing with me on my channel while I'm still figuring out my new setup. I mean, it looks the same to you guys, but you know, a lot of stuff has moved since I have moved houses, so you know, things are going to be a little weird. There might be some missing videos. I don't know. I keep saying missing videos and I never miss videos, but because I'm trying, but you know, the holidays are coming. I'm trying to do as much as I can to catch up to them before I go on any vacation or anything like that. But, you know, just know that there might be some misses here and there. I'm trying to put out content, but and do some like little dry brushy streaks over the browns here. Okay, now let's get some, that's that color. We want probably like this terracotta, US Field Drab color. Just to give us some variety here. We're just kind of dry brushing over the top. Should probably base coat with Field Drab first and then go to US Camo Beige. I think I say this every time. Maybe I should write it down better. But here we are, a few models into this project. Hello! Okay, now let's get our Nuln Oil wash for the metallics. So let's get that one washed. Get the belt washed here. This guy. Get the top of the combi weapon. The little skull there. Weapons inside. I mean the bullets inside. Hi, Bubba! And then this, our Crux Terminatus here. Now we want a brown wash for Agrax Earthshade for the little things for these, for our purity seals. I'm just gonna pull it out from pulling as much as we can in some of those areas. But like in the cracks there, that's pretty fine. Let's go here. Get those. The other side of this. You can also kind of get over the belt here. And then for the sword, we take our Ethermetic Blue Contrast Paint, put it on our brush, and we just get like that little area, the little emitter part with the blue. Like that. And that is how we paint our Terminator Captain. We'll probably put decals on the shoulders. I have a Black Templar decal set that I can put on there. So I'll put that symbol on there. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.